Welcome to this episode of the Daily Kelsey Show with my newest installment of This Is My Body. This is a segment where I go over mean comments that people have made about my body on the internet. It's never a boring time on the interwebs, and today we have some hot topics to cover. So sit back, relax, and listen to some of the most unique expressions of thought in my corner of the internet. Let's kick it off with this little diss on my body from this photo. The delightful comment comes from someone who goes by the name Miss Audacity. She so lovingly expressed, "You look like a man now, a bit too much." In response, I said, "I'd rather feel strong and look the way that I want to look rather than try and meet the beauty standards of random internet strangers." Beauty standards. It's exhausting. Be fit, but not too fit. Be curvy, but not too curvy. Be this, not that. It's ridiculous. We'll dig into this in a minute, but we've got some more ground to cover and trolls to dig up. This is the general vibe of trolls on the internet.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
They've got a lot of problems with us.
Now, you're gonna hear about it.
And they want to let us hear every scathing, dripping word. Let's check out a few examples of other comments that I've gotten on posts. Ew, she looks gross. I don't want no abs looking like my husband's. God didn't design me to look like a man. Are you genetically a woman? Not to be offensive, just wondering. I would like to be toned for strength as I get older, but I don't want to look like a man, and I do not like abs like that or arms. I'm a woman, not a bloke, and I would like to stay that way. If you experience people saying mean things about your body, here are some reasons why people might be doing that. Trolls are there to troll. Some people just are mean to be mean. Some people are projecting their own body dissatisfaction on you, and some people just feel entitled. Let's dig into that idea. People feeling entitled to share their opinions about your body. I've had many people say mean things to me and pass it off as socially acceptable because it's simply their opinion. When it comes to internet encounters, people have not only become more comfortable with sharing their unfiltered opinions, but rather they feel truly entitled in their ability to share them. They feel entitled to share their opinion no matter how rude or hurtful it may be to another person. Here is a prime example. Victoria said, "She looks like a guy, especially the top of her chest." To which I responded, "Thank you for your feedback. Everyone is certainly entitled to their opinions. We just hope to spread the message that all bodies are beautiful. Best of luck with everything." Someone else jumped in telling Victoria she shouldn't post negativity, to which Victoria responded, "I didn't know you were going to be reading these comments, and I didn't do it to make anyone feel bad. It's not negativity, it's just an opinion. You cannot call other people's opinions negative if they're not to your liking. Not everyone is going to post what you want them to post. And if you don't like mixed comments, maybe you shouldn't post videos. I happen to think that women should look like women. If someone posted a picture of your upper body and blurred the head, I bet 100% of people will say it's a guy. It is what it is. And if that's what you're shooting for, then I guess you've achieved your goal." Well, she seems like a bundle of fun. This concept of entitlement to share negative opinions about my body was seconded by our OG at the beginning, Miss Audacity. Let's refresh. I replied to her and said, "I'd rather feel strong and look the way that I want to look rather than try and meet the beauty standards of random internet strangers." To which she so eloquently said, "Kelsey, I respect that, but since you keep your profile open for public comments, you will continue to get opinions, and this is mine. It's cool you became strong, and it's everyone's goal, and you're an inspiration to many, but you can tone your muscle and change your shape. You're changing it and it became very masculine. And again, this is a stranger's opinion of beauty. You may have your own." Certainly, everyone can have an opinion on things in life. But since when is being deliberately mean about a person's body socially acceptable? I'll answer that. It's not. It's a violation of basic human decency. Expressing opinions about someone's body is not the same thing as expressing an opinion on healthcare or the weather. There is such a thing as a negative opinion when it comes to matters of human decency. Usually around kindergarten, we learn the golden rule. Treat others like you want to be treated. The fact is, the opinions that you have about my body and about other people's bodies does not matter, and you should keep it to yourself. Though you may have an unspoken right to have an opinion, it doesn't give you a hall pass to be mean. Just because someone posts something on the internet doesn't mean it's a trash can for your word vomit. Treat others how you want to be treated. Many people do have knee-jerk reactions when they themselves are feeling less than. That is so hard. But if you're noticing that you may be an unfiltered keyboard warrior, try and find things to work through those feelings without needing to bring others down. If you've had people judge and criticize your body, you are not alone. And often, one of the harshest, cruelest critics lives inside your own head. Maybe you would never say something mean about someone else, but trolling yourself in your own body is a daily battle. We can't always control the thoughts that pop into our heads, but we can control how we react to them. We are up against a lot in this world already. The endless bombardment and reinforcement of beauty standards telling us in one way or another that we aren't good enough. Let me tell you this, you are good enough. Just as you are in any body size or shape that you choose to have, you are enough. As long as you are happy and healthy, it doesn't matter what anyone else on the planet thinks. How you look is your choice. People's bodies are not up for a political town hall debate. It's a matter of basic human decency. So instead of assuming an entitled position, remember the golden rule. Treat others how you would want to be treated. Treat yourself how you would want to be treated. You are worth it. Let's just build each other up. Let's be kind. I am proud that this is my body. And from one human to another, you should be proud of yours too.